Introduction. The central premise of the $100 startup is that you don't need a big investment or complex business plan to start and grow a successful business. Instead, you can launch a profitable, fulfilling small business for $100 or less by identifying a skill or passion and building a business model around it. The book profiles over 50 case studies of people who have built small businesses and freedom-oriented lifestyles around their interests. These accidental entrepreneurs have found ways to earn a good living, often without even having a formal business plan. The key is to start small, embrace your skills and interests, and focus on creating value for a specific niche market. With a small amount of seed capital and the right mindset, anyone can create their own profitable business and path to independence. Part 1. Unexpected Entrepreneurs. The first part of the book introduces the concept of the unexpected entrepreneur, people who have built successful businesses by capitalizing on their unique skills and interests, often without any formal business training. Chapter 1. Find the sweet spot. The starting point for any new business is identifying your skills, interests, and abilities that could potentially be turned into a profitable venture. Guillebeau calls this the sweet spot, the intersection of what you're good at, what you enjoy doing, and what people are willing to pay for. Some key tips for finding your sweet spot. Make a list of your skills, talents, hobbies, and interests. Anything you're good at or passionate about is a potential business opportunity. Identify problems you can solve or needs you can fulfill for other people. What are people in your target market struggling with that you could help them with? Look for activities you lose track of time doing. These are often clues to your natural talents and interests. Don't rule out seemingly mundane skills. Even basic tasks like organization, cooking, or dog walking can be turned into profitable businesses. The key is to find the intersection of your interests, abilities, and market demand. With a little creativity, you can often turn a hobby or skill into a viable small business. Chapter 2. The New Rich. Guillebeau introduces the concept of the new rich, people who have eschewed the traditional path of working a corporate job, saving, and retiring, and instead have built unconventional, location-independent lifestyles and businesses. The new rich prioritize freedom, creativity, and lifestyle design over accumulating material wealth. They often start small businesses that allow them to work remotely, set their own hours, and enjoy an abundance of free time. Some key characteristics of the new rich. They optimize for time and mobility over money and status. They are constantly learning new skills and exploring new interests. They have created businesses and income streams that allow them to live and work from anywhere. They embrace the DIY ethos and are comfortable doing tasks themselves rather than outsourcing everything. They have a strong sense of autonomy and control over their lives. The new rich demonstrate that you don't need to follow the traditional path to achieve financial security and personal fulfillment. With the right mindset and skills, you can build a profitable small business and lifestyle on your own terms. Chapter 3. Skill Transformation. One of the keys to becoming an unexpected entrepreneur is the ability to transform your existing skills and interests into a viable business model. This often involves looking at your skills from a new angle and identifying how you can package and sell them to the right customers. Guillebeau provides several examples of people who have done this successfully, such as a former corporate executive who turned his love of cooking into a successful catering business, a graphic designer who started offering online design tutorials and templates, a former office manager who began organizing and decluttering people's homes and offices. The key is to look at your existing skills and interests through an entrepreneurial lens. How can you take something you're good at or passionate about and turn it into a product or service that people will pay for? By focusing on your strengths and finding creative ways to monetize them, you can build a thriving small business. Part 2. Building your business. The second part of the book provides a step-by-step framework for launching and growing a small, profitable business with minimal startup capital. Chapter 4. Finding the Sweet Spot, Part 2. Building on the concepts introduced in Chapter 1, this chapter dives deeper into the process of finding your sweet spot, the intersection of your skills, interests, and market demand. Some additional tips include: conduct market research to identify unmet needs and opportunities in your target market. Look for problems you can solve or frustrations you can alleviate for customers. Analyze your competition to understand how you can differentiate your offering. Test your ideas with potential customers to get feedback and validate your concept. The key is to maintain a laser focus on creating value for a specific, well-defined customer segment. Avoid trying to be all things to all people, and instead find a profitable niche where you can excel. Chapter 5. Building your product or service. Once you've identified your sweet spot, the next step is to develop the product or service you'll offer to customers. Guillebeau emphasizes the importance of starting small and iterating based on customer feedback. Some strategies he recommends include creating a minimum viable product, MVP, a basic version of your offering that you can test with customers, outsourcing or automating certain tasks to keep your costs and complexity low, continuously gathering customer feedback and using it to refine and improve your offering, focusing on high-value, high-margin products and services rather than trying to compete on price. The goal is to create something that solves a real problem for your target customers without getting bogged down in perfection or overcomplicating things. Start small, test and iterate, and gradually build out your product or service over time. Chapter 6. Spreading the word. Once you have a product or service ready to offer, the next challenge is finding and reaching potential customers. Guillebeau emphasizes the importance of effective marketing and promotion to get the word out about your business. Some key marketing strategies he recommends include leveraging your existing network and connections to get initial customers and referrals, using content marketing and social media to build awareness and attract the right leads, participating in local events, conferences, or online communities related to your niche, optimizing your website, email list, and other digital marketing channels, exploring low-cost or free promotional channels like guest blogging, podcast interviews, or strategic partnerships. The goal is to create a consistent flow of new customers and leads without spending a lot on expensive advertising or marketing campaigns. Focus on building relationships, demonstrating your expertise, and making it easy for people to discover and engage with your business. Chapter 7. Measuring and improving. After launching your business, it's important to continuously monitor your progress and look for ways to improve your operations, customer experience, and profitability. Guillebeau provides guidance on key metrics to track and steps to take to optimize your business. Some of the key metrics he recommends tracking include revenue, profit margins, and customer lifetime value, website traffic, conversion rates, and lead generation, customer satisfaction, retention, and referrals, time spent on various business activities and tasks. Using these metrics, you can identify areas for improvement, test different strategies, and make data-driven decisions to grow your business. Guillebeau also emphasizes the importance of constantly learning, experimenting, and seeking customer feedback. The goal is to create a culture of continuous improvement where you're always looking for ways to streamline your operations, delight your customers, and increase your profitability. Part 3. Case Studies. The final part of the book features over 50 case studies of real-life, unexpected entrepreneurs who have built successful, location-independent businesses on a shoestring budget. These case studies illustrate the diverse range of business models and strategies that can work and provide practical inspiration and lessons for aspiring entrepreneurs. Some of the key insights and takeaways from the case studies include the power of focusing on a specific niche or target market, the benefits of leveraging existing skills and interests, creative ways to keep startup costs low and bootstrap a business, effective marketing and promotion strategies on a tight budget, strategies for building an audience and generating recurring revenue, the importance of providing exceptional customer service and value, how to build a location-independent, freedom-oriented lifestyle. By highlighting the stories and strategies of these unexpected entrepreneurs, Guillebeau demonstrates that anyone can start and grow a profitable small business, regardless of their background or resources. In conclusion, the $100 Startup provides a compelling and practical roadmap for aspiring entrepreneurs to build profitable, location-independent microbusinesses with minimal upfront investment. The book's central message is that in today's digital, gig-driven economy, the path to financial freedom, fulfillment, and lifestyle flexibility is more accessible than ever before. By highlighting the stories and strategies of real-world, new rich entrepreneurs, Guillebeau demonstrates that success is not predicated on having a groundbreaking idea, a large amount of capital, or a traditional business background. Rather, the key ingredients are passion, resourcefulness, and a willingness to start small, experiment, and continuously adapt. Ultimately, the $100 startup is a powerful manifesto for a new generation of entrepreneurs who are rejecting the traditional corporate ladder in favor of building meaningful, location-independent businesses that allow them to live and work on their own terms. It provides a roadmap for anyone aspiring to join the ranks of the new rich and carve out their own path to freedom and fulfillment.